Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and today's featured video spotlight is a legendary director, Howard Hawks. If you don't know him physically or his face, the man behind the face, he was a brilliant, wonderful director of the Golden Era. Today we're going to be covering the life and career of legendary film director Howard Hawks. Join me as we celebrate his life at Yesteryear. Howard Hawks was an American film director, producer, and screenwriter of the classic Hollywood era. Celebrated for mastering multiple genre gangster films, screwball comedies, war films, westerns, noir, and adventure, and for a cool, laconic style that made him a central figure for later auteur critics. He directed landmark films such as Scarface, Bringing Up Baby, His Girl Friday, Only Angels Have Wings, The Big Sleep, Red River, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and Rio Bravo, and received an honorary Academy Award in 1974 after a long career working largely as an independent filmmaker. Early life and entry into film. Hawks was born in 1896 in Goshen, Indiana, into a wealthy Midwestern industrial family that later moved to Neenah, Wisconsin, and then Pasadena, California, where he developed interests in cars, aviation, and sports. After time at Phillips Exeter Academy and Cornell University studying mechanical engineering, he learned flying, served as a U.S. Army aviation officer in World War I, and broke into Hollywood around 1916 via prop and assistant work for Douglas Fairbanks, Cecil B. DeMille, and others. Silent and early sound period. In the 1920s, Hawks directed a run of silent features at Fox, including Fig Leaves, A Girl in Every Port, and aviation film The Air Circus, already establishing themes of male camaraderie, professional competence, and independent women later identified as Hawksian. Transitioning to sound, he scored early successes with war aviation drama The Dawn Patrol, prison film The Criminal Code, and especially the violent gangster classic Scarface in 1932, co-written with Ben Hecht and delayed by censors under the Hays Code. 1930s through 1940s peak. Hawks helped define screwball comedy with 20th Century, Bringing Up Baby, and His Girl Friday. The last, a rapid-fire remake of The Front Page. The recast the reporter as a woman, shaping the archetype of the fast-talking, capable Hawksian woman. He directed adventure and war films like Only Angels Have Wings and Sergeant York, which earned him his only Best Director Oscar nomination, and collaborated with Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall on To Have and Have Not and The Big Sleep. Now key works of noir-inflected romantic adventure. Westerns, later work, and style. Turning to westerns, he made Red River with John Wayne and Montgomery Clift, later Rio Bravo, El Dorado, and Rio Lobo, emphasizing group professionalism, understated heroism, and dry humor rather than psychological angst. Hawks also directed musical comedy Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and produced or influenced genre films like The Thing from Another World, while critics later highlighted recurring traits, tight ensembles, overlapping dialogue, strong women, loyal male friendships, and a distrust of pomposity. personal life, recognition, and legacy. He married 3 times to Ethel Shearer, Slim Keith, and Dee Hartford, and had 4 children, maintaining friendships with figures like Howard Hughes, Ernest Hemingway, and William Faulkner, and drawing on his passion for flying, racing, and hunting in his films. After slowing his output in the 1960s and retiring following Rio Lobo in 1970, he received an honorary Oscar and increasing critical canonization. Directors such as Scorsese, Carpenter, Tarantino, and Michael Mann have cited him as an influence, and critics like Leonard Maltin and Jean-Luc Godard rank him among the greatest American filmmakers. Howard Hawks, the renowned American film director, producer, and screenwriter, passed away on December 26, 1977. He was only 81 years old. He died in Palm Springs, California. Known for his classic films, he was active in Hollywood from 1916 to 1970 and earned an honorary Academy Award in 1974. And that was the life and career of legendary film actor Howard Hawks. Let me know which films you've enjoyed. He made a lot of wonderful, wonderful films. Fortunately, I'm able to have his collection of Howard Hawks. You can look it up and you can buy them online, the Howard Hawks Film Collector series. But he made some wonderful, wonderful movies. Sergeant York with Gary Cooper. What was the other one called? The Front Page with Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell, I believe. Remake where Rosalind Russell was the female reporter. Again, just great. I don't know anything much about directing, but I know what I like. But he was a phenomenal, phenomenal director. And every movie that he made, at least that I thought, was unique and different. But he knew how to capture a story, get the best from his actors, create wonderful sets, and so forth. And the movies just came to life when you had Howard Hawks as your director. Give me your thoughts in the comments below on your impressions of Howard Hawks' movies as a director. Do you like him as a director? Any bad films that he did? Let me know your thoughts on Howard Hawks. Thank you for joining me here at Yesteryear TV, Behind the Fame. Thank you. Any questions, comments, and feedback, leave them below. I'm Tony, and I'll see you all in the next video.